Shout out to Money Brown, man. Smith Jr. My boy Money Brown, he get a lot of money, that's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV and keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on out the fight world? It's your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here is on the legend and two big dogs in this fight game. We have the legendary Canelo Alvarez, the hottest fighter on the planet, the #1 pound-for-pound king, the 4th-division world champion, and the current undisputed super middleweight world champion. Then we have Shakur Stevenson, the current WBO super featherweight world champion, and he's also a 2-division world champion. And then we have Oscar Valdez, the current WBC super featherweight world champion. He also is a 2-division world champion. But we all know Shakur Stevenson is about to take on Oscar Valdez April 30th, in a unification bout. That's going to be one of the hottest fucking fights in boxing this year. But Shakur want to let Oscar Valdez know, and he want to let Canelo Alvarez know. Canelo, you can't do nothing to help save Oscar Valdez with what I'm about to do. You know what I mean? That's Shakur Stevenson mentality. He's letting Canelo Alvarez know there's nothing he can do to save Oscar Valdez for what he's about to do in that square circle. So his confidence is through the roof. He feel like nobody can fuck with him in boxing. Shakur Stevenson feel like he is the #1 fighter in boxing. He said his skill set, his IQ, his distance, everything that makes him is the best in boxing. He's the overall best complete fighter in the boxing game. And I really do believe that he believes what he says. Now, Oscar Valdez, another badass fighter in the game. A lot of people, they dislike Oscar Valdez for his situation that he went through with the amphetamines and things in his last fight leading up to the Robson Conceição fight. Right, a lot of people feel like he shouldn't have been able to fight, things of that nature. So a lot of people, they looking at Oscar, a little different now. But nonetheless, Oscar got to stay focused. And Oscar came out and he said that Canelo Alvarez gave him a few tips because he got so much experience in the game. But he said it wasn't nothing too crazy that your regular trainer won't give you. You feel me? So he just taking the advice from Canelo Alvarez, soaking in all the knowledge and trying to go out there and put on the best performance that he can put on against his toughest opponent on paper that he's about to face. You understand what I'm saying? So, Oscar, he's trying to just clear his head, man, and get ready. But we all know Canelo Alvarez, fam. We all know Canelo Alvarez. And let's not get it twisted. Canelo Alvarez is a fan of Shakur Stevenson. You know what I mean? He's a fan of Shakur Stevenson. When people be trying to put these stigmas on Canelo Alvarez, making like he's a fucking racist fighter or he don't like black fighters or, all this word shit that these dudes be saying out here nowadays, right? So it's just Oscar Valdez is his stablemate. You understand what I'm saying? He's his stablemate. He's in my gym. He's training under my trainer. He's been here for a minute now. I look at him like a little brother. And, he's getting ready for arguably the biggest fight of his career against a bad motherfucking Shakur Stevenson. And yes, you're going to need all the help, the pointers, and the tips that you can get, right? So Canelo Alvarez is putting his 2 cents in, giving Oscar a few pointers and tips, just like if Shakur Stevenson was over there in the Turnbull Crawford camp. Turnbull Crawford and them go put their 2 cents in and get Shakur Stevenson pointers and tips. It's just how the fuck the game's supposed to go and how the game is, bro. Don't mean you don't like somebody. You know what I mean? Don't mean you don't like somebody. But Shakur Stevenson is his own man. He's a fucking, how can I put it? One of the best in the game. Let's just say that. He's his own man. He's one of the best in the game. He understands the game. And that's why he's letting Canelo Alvarez know, right? It's okay for you to get that man pointers and tips and show him this and show him that. But what I'm going to bring to the ring is not going to be enough for him. It's not going to be enough for him. And it's on Oscar Valdez to say, yeah, I'm getting these pointers and tips from the #1 uno in the game right now, who's been there, seen it all and done it all, and he's still on top of his shit, right? What advice comes from a better person? You feel me? What advice comes from a better person? It gets no better than that on the Oscar Valdez side. So Oscar Valdez is doing what he's supposed to do. He's doing what he's supposed to do. I got Canelo Alvarez over here on my side. I'm going to pick his mind for a few pointers and tips. You feel me? And Shakur would do the same thing with maybe an Andre Ward or like I said, Terrence Crawford or whomever else he can talk to, that's a bad motherfucker. But it's just the nature of the beast, man. It's the nature of the beast. Shakur Stevenson is very confident. He believes in his skill set, believes in his ability to go out there and get the job done against Oscar Valdez, somebody he's been wanting at 126. You feel me? Somebody he's been wanting at 126. Somebody he knows about. He's going to study and do his homework along with his trainer. You know what I'm saying? So expect Shakur Stevenson to be the best Shakur Stevenson inside that square circle, just like I expect Oscar Valdez to be the best Oscar Valdez inside that square circle. Because at the end of the day, Canelo not fighting for Oscar, and nobody else is fighting for Shakur. When that bell go ding ding, they both will be in there, and they got game plans. They're going to have to make adjustments, and they're going to have to figure it out. They're going to have to figure it out. And us, the fans, are in for a fucking treat, because it will be a great fucking fight. It will be a great fight. You understand? Two division world champions going against each other. Both of them are world champions right now, right? We can say they don't like each other, not for us hatred, but for just a competitive style. They don't like each other. They want to get in there and bang it out, you know? So I'm liking it, bro. The press conference was on fire. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to have a hell of a fight with Shakur Stevenson and Oscar Valdez. Shakur is a you know, he's big on himself, as he's supposed to be. He believes in himself, as he should. Just like Oscar Valdez believes in himself, as he should. We all know Canelo damn should believe in himself, right? But Canelo not out here saying, oh, the advice that I'm giving Oscar Valdez is going to for sure give him a W. No, you give him a few pointers and tips, and you go out there, you try to implement it to your game plan, and you see where you end up. You see where you end up. You know what I mean? But the majority of the people that I've been talking to, you know, even Mexican fans, you know, they picking Shakur to win this fight. You know, we just look at the styles, and styles make fights. And Shakur Stevenson's style look more fitting to Oscar Valdez's style. You know what I mean? But that don't mean Oscar Valdez don't have a chance to win this goddamn fight, because he does. He's a hell of a fighter himself, with a nice skill set himself. You know what I mean? So we got to keep everything in the right perspective and get credit where credit is due. It's going to be one hell of a fight, man. April 30th, we in for a treat. The same night that Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. But we in for a treat, bro. We are in for a treat. And this is one of the fights that the fans wanted in boxing, and we got it, fam. We got it. Shakur Stevenson standing on this 10. He respect Canelo, but he letting Canelo know. Just because you're the #1 fighter in the world, just because you're the big dog right now, doesn't mean the advice you give Oscar Valdez is going to help him to prevail over me. You know what I mean? Oscar Valdez won't let Shakur Stevenson know the advice that I'm getting from Canelo, yes, it will probably help me prevail over you. So we'll see how it turns out. Only way we want to figure it out is when they get into that ring, that bell go ding ding. When the 12 rounds is up, assuming nobody get knocked out, we will see who won the fight. But I will guarantee you this, we're going to enjoy it. It's going to be a hell of a fight, and we all will be talking when it's over. And it might just be so nice we got to get it twice. But we will find out. Shakur Stevenson, shouts out to you, one of my favorite fighters in the game, somebody that I got high expectation for. Can't wait to see him in the ring. Oscar Valdez, shouts out to you, another dude that's one of my favorites in the game. Let's see how he come back and bounce back from the Conceição fight where he was going through a lot. See if he can put on a better performance. And most definitely, shouts out to the king, Canelo Alvarez, man. That's for sure. Y'all know what it is. This your boy Money, the NSBC, moving on. Nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. You want to donate OG Money on Cash App, TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share the videos. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.